How's it going, guys? It's Whyisthisthat, and welcome back to another episode of the Absolutist Italy campaign. Sorry for the delays in videos. I've been really busy the past week or two. I had to work a Saturday, had an extended work day today. I've just been busy, but I do apologize because I did say these videos will be continuing. I'm not ending this series or anything like that. Anywho, welcome back, though. Let's figure out what the heck was going on. I feel like we had just gotten out of war with France recently. No, we haven't really. I mean, obviously we're with the Ottomans. Oh yeah, Oman is about to finish annexing. We're pretty powerful and stuff. So anywho, let's just go and hop right back in. We'll go on speed 3 for a little bit though, just to be a little more careful. Oh, yep, okay, and everything happened. So Oman just got integrated. Let's go and call these guys back for now so we can maybe like recruit them up a bit. We do have an army here. This might have been one I was already using over here. Coastal Desert. Tell you what, this one's not going to be useful for us. Get rid of that one. Keep these other ones, though, of course. Yeah, so I don't... What was I going to say? We lost the siege of Mosul. I don't know if that's the right way to say that. Mosul? Mosul. Mosul? Mosul. Oh, we're gonna get stack wiped, I'm pretty sure. Alright, that's lovely. It's lovely that we're gonna get stack wiped there. Don't worry about it. Anywho, so I was going to say, actually, that I have been doing pretty well. Not that you guys care necessarily. Man, my brain is just scattered today, apparently. Yeah, we're taking some heavy losses, actually. Well, kinda. We've got a whole army stack wipe, which is heavy, but in a different way. It's not like so much of a heavy losses in a single battle as it is just bad tactical play on a grander level. Wait, did Austria just lose their great... They gained great power ranking. Did they... What did Austria just do to become... Wow. Austria, when did you conquer all of Denmark? That's new. Truce with France ends until 31, not that far. We should definitely start building a spy network. We are also fabricating on Austria. Cool, let's just focus on one thing at a time, though. But yeah, so I have been busy and stuff. But yeah, I actually have a little bit of an anecdote to talk about. So if you don't know me, this tangentially does relate to the fact that we're playing as Italy in this game, too. Tangentially. It's not really a direct connection, but there's a bit of a connection, and you'll hear why in a second. So if you don't know me, if you're new to the channel-ish, maybe, or, you know, whatever, you might not know this, but I semi-fluently, I would say, speak Spanish, actually. It is I've been learning it most of my life in school. Only recently have I really... only recently would I really consider that I actually know the language to any extent to be able to, like, speak it. But, I would say I'm semi-fluent in Spanish now. I could, like, probably, if I had to, survive in like, a Spanish-speaking country if you just plop me down randomly. It's assuming that economic factors are going to work out as long as I can speak well enough to interview. You get what I'm saying. Anywho. So, but recently I've been wanting to do more with, like, language and stuff, which is why I, this semester took an Italian class and, learned a little bit of Italian, at least, just to sort of get a feel for a different language, one that's like a cousin of Spanish, to be fair, but, it is a different language. So anywho, So I decided to do that, and I took an Italian class, and it was really fun, and I really had a great time doing it. It was similar to Spanish, but it was also quite different in many ways, which was perfect for me. I think it gave me a good taste of sort of the similarities between two Romance languages, but also the differences. Anywho, so fast forward to now. That was this past semester, but it's summertime now, of course. So fast forward to now, I've been actually doing a little bit of stuff with Catalan, which I've talked about in the series before. Catalan is a separate language that is in the region of Catalonia, as it's pronounced by Catalan people. it's spoken in the place that in this game is represented by Catalan culture. Anyway, so people oftentimes make the mistake of calling it a dialect of Spanish, but it is not. It's its own language and stuff. But in any case, so that's what I've been spending a little bit of time just looking at some of the very basics so I can pronounce some of the words there, because I've really found it interesting learning a little bit about Catalan culture and history as I've been learning more about Spanish history and culture and stuff. And again, they're very different in lots of ways, but they're connected in ways, and they've affected each other and had influence over each other in different ways. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. Anywho, so I was looking, and apparently, so in Catalan, they actually make use of the double L, just like they do in Spanish. However, I was curious, because of the fact that when I had looked at lyrics to songs that I've been listening to in particular, I saw that it had different positioning in words, or a different function in words, the double L. So I was like, maybe the double L, and people who are native Italians or Spanish speakers, or even Catalan speakers, if there are any of you, you might find this interesting. But apparently, I did a bit of research on this. Apparently, the double L in Spanish. Well, so first to frame this better, I looked, and the double L in Catalan is actually pronounced closer to the GLI, the y sound in Italian, and I'm sure I butchered that, but that's my best attempt. So I hope you know what I'm getting for if you're Italian, hopefully. That's what I'm trying to get at, the GLI sound, the yi. I can't get it. It's a sound we don't have in English, basically at all. How is this battle still going, though? Is what I want to know right now. Is this a glitch? I'm pretty sure this is actually a glitch, because that battle is still going. Okay, that was really weird. That was very strange. Anywho, so I looked at it, and yeah, apparently, so it's pronounced more like the yi sound. It's not pronounced like the y sound of Castellano. But then I was like, okay, so why is it different between Spanish and Catalan? Because they both at some point descended, well, obviously from Latin, but even after that, there was the Iberian sort of branch of Latin that spread out and stuff. So I was like, why is it different? And apparently, this is where the native Spanish speakers, which there probably are a few of you watching this video, and native Italian speakers, you'll find this interesting probably. But apparently it used to be that Spanish also, the double L sounded, basically, it was the same sound as the y sound, even though it was spelled differently, it was the same sound, it was just represented differently. It was the same way, apparently, until a few hundred years ago or something, when the sound shifted, and it became more of the Y sound. And in some places in Spain, it still is the Y sound, especially in the northern parts of Spain and the more rural parts of northern Spain. And it used to be the Y sound that is in Italian and in Catalan. And in Catalan, it's in the same symbol that it used to be in Old Spanish, as it is called, apparently. That's what I found online, at least. I tried to verify this with a few sources. I'm not sure if the exact specifics are right, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's still people that speak it like this too. So I found some people online. They're saying, yeah, my family, we're from northern Spain, and we are I found someone on there on a forum or something who was saying, yeah, my family is traditionally old Castilian, and so where I'm from, our family name starts with a double L, and we still pronounce it with the y sound instead of just a ya. And so it's a similar sound, obviously, but apparently there's been a transition, and now Spanish actually has become a bit different than Italian and Catalan in that way. Obviously, it was already different in plenty of other ways, but I found that really interesting. I am by no means a linguistic expert. In fact, I know very little about linguistics, although I am planning on taking more courses about linguistics, so that I can discuss sort of some of this in some sort of way, acting like I know what I'm talking about. But so I fully acknowledge that I'm a layman when it comes to this. Oh, Incorruptible is so good. But I do find it really interesting that there's this sort of a notable difference in the way that Spanish has progressed as a language compared to its close cousin Catalan and its somewhat more distant relative of Italian and stuff. So, and I don't know. It's been really fun doing a little bit with Catalan, but I haven't taken a course or anything. I actually, if you watch my streams and stuff or hang out on my Discord, you'll know that I actually I don't plan on. I basically am guaranteed now to be studying abroad this coming fall. I've already got my my plane ticket. So like unless something, basically I'm going to be studying abroad unless something goes terribly wrong. Which cross our fingers. Let's hope nothing bad happens. But anyway, so with that being said, I actually have I might actually have the opportunity to take a Catalan class taught in Spain in Spanish, which, it sounds terrifying to me. I've learned a little bit of Italian, but that was in English, and the Spanish that I've taken has been over the course of 10 years or something, a little less than that, but taking a third or, different language in a second language, to me, is gonna be interesting if I do it, but still, if I can have that, I'm gonna take that opportunity, It's gonna be really cool. Anyways, you guys probably don't care at all, probably, about this, so I'm sorry to be blabbing about my, my personal, projects and stuff. But if you do care, maybe you'll find that interesting. Is Bohemia in a war? Let's wait like 2 months, and then we might actually be able to get this free war against Ragusa. But we should get planning for the next war right away. Man, Portugal, I really want to get a PU over you, but I just haven't been able to. We do have the same dynasty now, that's right. So Switzerland, we're going to feed you back a whole bunch of land and some new land. What are our other plans? What are other wars? Oh my god, Tabaristan. I forgot about you being so big. Oh, that's right. We're going to go to war with Tabaristan because we have Persia as a vassal now. That's right. I remember. Were there any people that we should get as allies? I feel like it wouldn't be a terrible idea to ally Sweden, right? Maybe we'll get a PU sometime before the end of the game. It's getting kind of late, but obviously, whatever. Don't care. Yeah, we should get out of this war soon. But anywho, so yeah, I do plan on doing that if it becomes an opportunity for me, which it does look like it will be. Taking a Catalan course in Spanish, it's gonna be interesting. But as I know basically nothing of Catalan. Basically, all that I've sort of figured out now is a little bit about the past participle, because there's a bunch of songs I listen to where they use the at, which is what they say in Catalan. Like there's a song called "He passejat per Valencia Sol." So I'm probably butchering the pronunciations. I'm trying to keep them as close to the original as I can, but it means I have walked or passed by. Passed by is the direct translation, I guess. I've passed by Valencia Sun, but sun not S-O-N, S-U-N. So I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. It might have maybe there's a saying or something I'm not acute to. But in any case, that was a so then so that's one thing I picked up on, but that's basically it. Anywho, I'm trying to think. So I'm trying to think what I was talking about originally. Oh yeah, so it's just really fascinating me to see how Spanish has shifted as a language in ways that I didn't even know about. Because saying it with just the normal Y sound, which is what all of Latin America does, the ya. Although I believe that some places in Bolivia and in Uruguay or something still use the ya. The ya. See, I can't even really make a difference in the sound because I'm not used to doing that. Is that it? We got that one. And is that it? Maybe? Oh, it looks like it. Alright, cool. So now we just got to figure out what else we want to do. I believe we're going to feed Albania the rest of the Bulgarian provinces, probably. Why not? So what we should do is give it to Albania right away, because Albania, you're happy with us, alright? Yeah, you shouldn't be mad anytime soon. Anywho, and also I apologize if you get annoyed by stuff like this. You don't care at all about what I'm talking about, but I find it interesting and stuff. So hopefully you find it interesting enough. So yeah, I found that really quite interesting, and apparently though, but yeah, it's just become second nature to me that it's a y sound and not a yeah sound that is in Italian and Catalan still, but not in Spanish. So that was something that, if I do continue with Catalan, which I hope to, I'm gonna be so tripped up by that. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna make so many mistakes and embarrass myself a bunch if I ever talk to people who are Catalan. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but it probably will. But you know, whatever. We live and we learn. Let's go ahead and we have so much to take with the Ottomans. I don't even know what we want to do. Heck, why don't we just take the whole Mediterranean coastline, right? We've been working on that for a while. This will actually finish it off, except for Gors, which we will be taking soon, hopefully. In the Black Sea, of course, but that's not part of the Mediterranean. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty darn good. We could have a coalition with just the Ottomans. Yeah, I'm so scared of that. Is there anything else that we like should do? Probably. No, we're good. We could take some of this wasteland here. It's not really a whole bunch here that's of value. 99% overextension. I think that's a fair trade. That's perfect, actually. Yeah, this is really good. Then we can get you... I honestly don't care about any of that, so let's just take this and get out. Also, we got 1444 ducats, which is pretty funny. Yeah, it's just good to have that desert wrapped up so that we don't have to like worry about taking it later. Oh my god, absolutism is so crazy, man. So yeah, Sarahan has more development costs than Constantinople. Sarahan, how much are you? Why is it more? There must be something I'm forgetting about, like states or something, I don't know, cultures. Anywho. So, that was pretty good. We got a whole bunch of land just there, or just now. Our next war's probably gonna be with Austria, right? So we should bring more troops to the Balkans, getting ready for that war. I think it's gonna be with them at least. I also, you know, do we have any disputed succession? Denmark. We could try to ally Denmark. I mean, we have relationships on, so we might as well marry them. If we have to, we can always break it at no cost now. So, oh, what? Did it say Ottomans are going to be attacking Russia? I think that's what I just saw. Well, let's ally Sweden, because they might actually be a decent ally. Maybe not amazing, but decent probably. Oh, I am at war still. I forgot about that. Yep, you're not lying, game. Ooh, they apparently have some unrest issues. Luckily, that won't matter at all when we do this and that. They'll actually never have any liberty desire. So I'm totally going to keep feeding them more land. I don't care at this point. Just keep feeding them more and more and more. Next war with the Ottomans, we should be able to feed them the rest of the Balkans. Also, I think the timer went off. Yeah, it just went off. So that's fine. We'll figure that out in a second. Anywho, overextension is dangerously high. I don't really care. Ragusa, you might have some rebel issues, buddy, but that's okay. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Cool. Oh, what did that say? That said like something about Albania? Oh god, what did I miss? Anywho, so that's my whole thing with that. If you're Catalan or Spanish, that would probably be an interesting thing to learn. Although you might have already known it, you know. And if you speak Italian, maybe that's interesting. Maybe you didn't know that, you know, Catalan also has the same sound that you guys have, as well as Spanish used to have it. So it's kind of an interesting little cultural connection. Oh, that's right. Austria is allied to everyone because, you know, screw my manpower, apparently. Heck, why don't we just go to war with Tabaristan then, right? Like, definitely we should. My plan was to keep Persia as a march long term, right? I think that was the plan, is we're gonna keep Persia as a march because I don't really care to eat Persia directly. Oh, sorry about that, hit my desk. And we're gonna feed them like the whole Persian culture group and then kind of just eat around them. I feel like that's fine. If we make them a march now, wouldn't that help with their liberty desire? Let's see, they were at like, yeah, that helped a good chunk, a little bit. I feel like we placate their local rulers, get them to a marriable zone, wait till the end of the month, and now I thought that was a marriage offer from them, wish it would have been. There we go, we'll marry them. Yeah, you know what, I think we should pivot real quick. I use that word way too much, pivot. Pivot, come down here, and we're going to go ahead and go to war with the Tabaristanis over here. Okay, we're starting to sort of convert lots of our provinces, which is good. Still got a lot more to go, though. It's not tech time yet. Okay. I'm trying to think. What else do we need to do? Well, obviously we're going to go to war with France right away. Honestly, 2 armies is probably more than enough. I need to be better at stationing my armies in a more spread out and evenly dispersed manner. They are spread out. They're not spread out correctly. Let's build a few more armies, because we do have like 200,000 more force limit apparently, which is actually crazy, by the way. So, but yeah. So anyways, whenever I talk about language, by the way, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because again, I am, even with like 8 years of learning Spanish, I still am a noob. I'm a noob at it. I have just enough knowledge to make me dangerous, you know? No, I don't know. Like I said, I think I could converse with someone in Spanish and make a conversation where I actually like, learn about their, like if I think the way I would describe it is that if I had to, I could probably like interview someone in Spanish. Not for like the news though, because that would be insane. But like I could interview someone and get their life story out of them if I had to. It wouldn't be pretty. Yo, it would not be pretty, but I probably could if I had to. So that's basically what I would say about myself. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. And if I am incorrect, please correct me. Okay, we'd also like to take Sud Tyrol, I think, because it is part of Italy today, I believe. And historically, what is a lot of Italians there, I believe. So yeah, we're gonna go to war with you, Tabaristan. They have no allies. Let's go to war with them now before something else happens. They have so many cores. So good. So good. Of course, they all freaking mountain forts. That's all they have, or you know, mountain provinces. So that's fun, but whatever. Let's just go over here and start doing some stuff then. Okay, cool. But yeah, so anywho, let's talk about this game. Well, actually, you know what? We'll talk about that next episode, because actually, we need to end this episode here. So thank you guys for watching. Please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more. This has been fun, talking about sort of a little personal anecdote that is, you know, something that most people might not care about. But anyways, hopefully you did enjoy this episode. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.